morning students, how are you all? I hope you keep fine and doing well by the grace of God. So dear students, we are seeing the lesson for Nayangara the Healer. Nayangara the Healer. So dear students, I request you all to take the textbook page number 28. Page 28. So now let us summarize the previous lesson what we have learned. I have explained to you about the old man who lives in Nigeria. So the old man was, the old man name was Oba. He was very kind, compassionate and loving person. He was the leader of the village. People love him, respect him. So one day he became sick and he was on the bed. When they saw it, the people felt very sad and they want to do. So they called many doctors to heal the person, but they can't do anything. So like that when many tried, nothing happened to him. So the village people, men of the village, went and asked the old man, "Grandfather, is there anything to help for you or to bring for you? Please tell us. The way you are on the bed, we feel very bad. Help us, we can help for you." So the old man, Papa suggested them, you take pot of rice, wine and go to the Nayangara, the snake. The snake will come and heal me. Only the snake can help me, heal me. Nobody can heal. So with courageous, the men of the village, how the man suggested them, like that way they went to the forest to meet the snake, will see the snake's cave. So all men of the village went to in front of the snake's cave. So they were chanting, means repeating the same words, Nayangara Chena, Nayangara Chena. When the snake heard these words, came out of the cave. When the men of the village saw this big snake, they all got frightened and went away from there. When they were running on the road, the women saw and they howled out. So the women of the village went and asked the old man, Oba, what happened? Why the men were running on the road? Please tell us. Like that way they were asking. So then that man was very becoming weak. So the man explained to him, I suggested them like that you go and bring the Nayangara, the healer. So when they went, when they saw the big snake, they all got frightened and ran away from there. Like that way, the old man was explained to the women of the village. So come to the page number 28. Next paragraphs. Oh, said the women, do you need him? Well, we can bring him, for women can do many things that men can't. So the old man taught them the chant and they started their journey. They walked proudly through the forest. Finally, they came to the cave and started to sing Nayangara Chena, Nayangara Chena. So the women, you tell us, we can do more than men. Women can do what they can't do also. Please tell us, where will go and bring it? So the old woman suggested, okay, very good. We can bring, for women can do many things that man can't do. So the old man accepted. So the old man taught them one chant, means like a singing and repeating the same words. Nayangara Chena, Nayangara Chena. After going there, in front of the snake's cave, you have to say like that. He taught the chant, means repeated words. Then they started it. So they started the journey with proudness. They all went there to the forest. Finally, they came to the cave and started to sing Nayangara Chena, Nayangara Chena. Like that, the women of the village were singing in front of the snake's cave. But he was so big that as he came out, they moved away because of fear. And so they raced back the village and told the old man that they couldn't help him either. So the women went with courageous to the forest, the snakes came, and they started to sing Nayangara Chena, Nayangara Chena. When the snake heard the chant, it came out. But when they saw the snake was so big, the women all got frightened under his fear, and they ran back to the village. When they saw the big snake, they all got fear and ran away back to the village and told the old man that they couldn't help him either. So, grandfather, we can't help you. That was big snake. We can't help you. Please leave us. Like that way, with fear, they were telling to the old man. Now the children were watching everyone run by, and so they went to the Oba. Grandfather, they said, why does everyone look so scared? The old man told them about the snake. The children wanted to bring him. So when the children were watching the men were running on the road, the women were running on the road. What happened? They went to ask the old man, the Baba. Oh, grandfather, tell us what happened. Why everyone is scared? Means with fear, they are running away from them. What happened? Please tell us. The old man told them about the snake. The old man told them about the snake. The children wanted to bring him. So the old man told the children, only Nayangara, the snake only can heal me. Nobody cannot heal me. So nobody is there to bring the snake. The children are very courageous and citizen, and they were very courageous, very clever. So all the children were decided to bring the snake, Nayangara, the healer. You are only children, said the Oba. So when they tried to go to bring the snake, Oba is telling, your children, your only children, you can't do that. How can you bring that huge snake? That was so big snake. You can't carry around, you will get frightened. The men and women of the village couldn't bring it. You are so little, just go and play. But the children begged, and finally he taught them the chant and they went towards the forest. So the old man was telling to the children, it was very huge snake, you can't bring, you will get fear, you be there, don't go there. Like that way, the old man suggested. But the children are very courageous and they are telling, no, we will go and bring. So these children are going and begging the old man, please tell us to go, please tell us to go. So at last the old man taught the chant, means Nayangara Chena. After going there, they have to repeat these words in front of the snake's cave. Now these children were very clever. They are very clever. They knew they would be scared, and so they stopped before they reached the cave to make a plan. They decided that they would all hold hands and wouldn't run away. Thus, holding hands, they ran to the cave and chanted Nayangara Chena, Nayangara Chena. So, dear students, the children are very clever and they know that they are not scared, but they stopped. While they were going to the forest to meet the snake, they all descended, they stopped middle of the way and they decided, they planned and said, they decided that, so after going there, we all will hold the hands and wouldn't run away. We all will hold the hands and say the chant, no one should run away from there. Like that they planned. Holding hands, they ran to the cave and chanted Nayangara Chena, Nayangara Chena. So after going the snake's cave, they all, with holding hands, they are saying the chant Nayangara Chena, Nayangara Chena. The snake came out slowly, and although children were frightened, everyone stayed. When he had come out entirely, he looked at them and said, aren't you scared? I scared the big man. I scared the big women. You are so little. Aren't you scared? So, when the children were chanting Nayangara Chena, Nayangara Chena, When the snake came, it came out. It was so big snake, but children are frightened, but they did not show. So the snake is asking, are you not frightened of me? Big men, your village big men were frightened. Even big women are frightened, run away from here. How courageous you are standing in front of me. Like that way, the snake is asking them. You are not getting frightened me by saying, like that way the snake is asking to them. The children looked up at the poor snake and they nodded their heads. The snake, the way asking, why you are not getting frightened of me? Your village people all got frightened of me. What happened? But the children were holding their hands together. They should not run away. With courageous, they are standing together. But they said, no, we are not frightened of you. Like that way, all together they said. They showed the action with head. Yes, we are scared, they cried. But we need you to help our grandfather. Please come with us. The snake was very proud of the brave children, and so he said, stretch your arms, and he slowed on their hands, and they all returned to the village. He went into the Oba's house, and in an hour, the old man walked out, feeling better. Sleep means crabbing. The snake, the way it was asking to the children, then they said, we are scared, we are frightened, but we need you. We want to help our grandfather. He was very kind and loving father, and helping person. We all love him, call him grandfather. We want to help him, but we don't know which way we have to help him. So we beg you to come with us and come and heal our old grandfather, Oba, and make him to better person. Please come with us. So the children are requesting the snake, Nayangara the healer, please come with us. The snake was very proud of these brave children. So the way the children are together, the way they are courageous, the snake felt proud of these brave children, and so he said, stretch your arms. And he slowed on their hands, and they all returned to the village. Okay, and come and here, you don't get frightened. So the children are walking, taking the snake to the Oba house. He went to the Oba's house, and in an hour, the old man walked out feeling better. After going the snake inside the Oba house, after 1 hour, the old man became better, and he came out as a feeling better person. Joyfully, he told the children to take Nayangara back along with the fine gifts. Then, when the children returned to the village, they found new masks, drums, and their favorite food waiting for them. They danced and sang and ate and lived happily ever after. So, when they saw the old man Oba, all the people are very happy. They felt joyfully. He told the children, the old man told the children, take the Nayangara, the snake, back to the snake's cave, along to find gifts. So, the old man Oba suggested the children, take this the snake to the snake's cave. Take back to the snake's cave. Like that way, the old man suggested the children. When the children saw, they took and went to the snake's cave and left there. And when they returned to the village, they could find new masks, drums, and their favorite food waiting for them. They danced and sang and ate and lived happily ever after. So the old man, when he was killed, all the people felt very happy. Then they did not kill the snake. Like after healing the person of the old man, they took back the snake to the same place, snake's cave, and left there, and came back to the house when they could hear the sound of it was waiting for them, their favorite food. So when they saw the old man, it was a very good celebration for the people. Then they danced and sang and ate and lived happily ever after. They all felt very ever after. So this story adapted from Nigerian folk tale. Folk tale means tale means story. Folk tale means one story. So it happened in a nice area. So dear students, from this lesson you should be courageous to help the people. You should have unity among your friends. So alone you can't do it, but when you are together you can do better things. So dear students, try to do the things together when you are in the class with your friends. Have unity and be courageous always in your life and help the people. You should have the helping nature in your life to help others.